Jungkook rushes into HYB building at midnight. What's really going on? It was nearly midnight in Seoul when the quiet streets around HYB's headquarters were suddenly filled with whispers, camera clicks, and a wave of online chaos. Someone had been spotted, a figure dressed in black, wearing a bucket hat, moving quickly toward the building's glass doors. Within minutes, the global fandom exploded. That person, confirmed by eagle-eyed fans, was none other than Jungkook, the golden maknae of BTS. What could have possibly brought him to HYB at such a late hour? Why did he seem to be in such a rush? And most importantly, what does this mean for BTS, for his solo career, and for the millions of fans watching every step he takes? This is the story that has left the internet in awe. A mysterious midnight visit that has set off waves of speculation, emotion, and hope across the global army community. The midnight moment that broke the internet. It all started with a short video captured by a passerby near HYB's main entrance in Yongsan, Seoul. The clip, barely 12 seconds long, showed Jungkook walking briskly, wearing a dark, oversized coat, black bucket hat, and sneakers that stood out even in the dim light. He carried a black bag slung over his shoulder and barely glanced around before disappearing into the building's revolving door. Within an hour, the clip spread like wildfire across social media platforms. Jungkook, HYB, and Midnight Visit began trending worldwide on X, formerly Twitter. Fans were both excited and concerned, flooding timelines with theories and messages. Why is he going to HYB at this hour? Please tell me it's for new music. He looked like he was in such a hurry. Something must be happening. The short clip, although blurry, was enough to shake the fandom. In true BTS fashion, even the smallest movement became a global conversation. Jungkook's mysterious appearance had turned an ordinary Seoul night into a worldwide frenzy. The power of Jungkook's presence. To understand why this moment had such an impact, one needs to understand who Jungkook is, not just a member of BTS, but a cultural phenomenon. Since debuting in 2013, Jungkook has been recognized as the golden boy of K-pop, a vocalist, dancer, and performer whose natural charisma has captured the hearts of millions. Over the years, he has evolved from the shy teenager who once stood quietly behind his older members into a confident global icon who headlines international stages and breaks records with ease. Every move he makes carries meaning for fans. Every photo, every song, every social media post becomes a thread in the intricate tapestry of BTS's legacy. When Jungkook is seen rushing into HYB at midnight, it's not just a visit. It's a signal, one that fans believe could mark the beginning of something monumental. Theories spread like fire as soon as the video surfaced. Armies across the globe began connecting dots. Could it be related to new BTS music? Or perhaps another solo project from Jungkook himself? Some fans pointed out that Jungkook's last known public schedule had ended hours earlier. Others noted that HYB's headquarters often remain active late into the night whenever major announcements are being prepared, from comeback teasers to partnership reveals. Among the top theories circulating online were: 1. A surprise BTS reunion project. Fans speculated that Jungkook might be meeting producers or creative directors to finalize content related to the group's 2025 reunion, expected after members complete their military service. 2. A solo recording session. Given Jungkook's passion for perfection, some suggested he might have chosen late-night hours to record vocals for a secret collaboration or new track. 3. A special event or private meeting. Others wondered if Jungkook's sudden appearance could be tied to HYB's upcoming internal event or strategic meeting related to future promotions. Whatever the reason, one thing was clear: Jungkook's visit wasn't casual. It was deliberate, purposeful, and possibly tied to something big. Fans' emotional reactions: shock, excitement, and curiosity across time zones. Armies reacted with an explosion of emotion. Hashtags like hashtag Jungkook at HYBE, hashtag Midnight Mystery, and hashtag What Jungkook Doing dominated trending lists. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, from London to Los Angeles, fans stayed awake, refreshing their feeds in hopes of more information. For many, this was more than just an update. It was a shared moment of collective curiosity and thrill. Every time Jungkook moves, the world moves with him, wrote one fan on X. It feels like something huge is coming. Others described the situation as suspenseful yet exciting. with many comparing it to the days leading up to BTS's previous comeback announcements. The same sense of anticipation that electrifies the fandom worldwide. Inside HYB, a silent building that holds many secrets, the HYB building itself has become an icon, a symbol of music, creativity, and global ambition. Towering over Seoul's Yongsan district, it's home to the operations of BTS, New Jeans, TXT, and other major artists. Its sleek glass facade often reflects not just the city lights, but also the curiosity of countless fans waiting outside at midnight. However, the building takes on a different aura. The lights dim, the crowds disperse, and the halls echo with quiet energy. A time when creativity often flourishes away from the public eye. Many artists under HYB have spoken about working late at night, describing it as the perfect time for focus and inspiration. Could Jungkook's appearance be tied to such a moment of creative drive? Industry insiders have often mentioned that HYB's studio spaces remain open 24 hours a day, allowing artists to drop in whenever inspiration strikes. Jungkook, known for his intense work ethic, is no stranger to burning the midnight oil. Jungkook's history of late-night work sessions for longtime fans. This isn't the first time Jungkook has been spotted at HYB during unconventional hours. Throughout BTS's career, Jungkook has been famous for his nocturnal creativity. He has previously mentioned in interviews that he finds peace working at night, a time when the world quiets down and he can focus entirely on his art. Many of BTS's most memorable vocal takes and demo recordings have reportedly been done during these late sessions. When everyone is asleep, that's when I can hear myself clearly, Jungkook once said during a Weverse live stream. The silence helps me create. With that mindset, it's not surprising that his midnight visit sparked massive curiosity. Fans know Jungkook doesn't waste time. If he's at HYB, it's because something is happening. Could this signal a new era? One of the strongest fan theories points toward a new musical era for Jungkook. Following the success of his solo releases, fans have been eagerly awaiting his next artistic chapter. His previous tracks, including 7 and Standing Next to You, broke streaming records and solidified his position as one of the most powerful soloists in the world. That a new era could mean anything. A full-length album, a surprise collaboration, or even a cinematic project blending music and visuals. Given Jungkook's growing creative influence, fans believe the midnight visit could be connected to something larger than anyone expects. Music critics have also weighed in, noting that Jungkook's trajectory has always followed an upward curve, each release bigger, bolder, and more emotionally resonant than the last. Social media meltdown. The ARMY effect. What truly made this event extraordinary was not just Jungkook's appearance, but the reaction it triggered. Within hours, clips, screenshots, and fan edits flooded every major platform. TikTok saw over 15 million views under the hashtag jungkokie visit within just 6 hours. Fan communities dissected every frame of the clip, analyzing the lighting, the shoes, even the angle of his stride. Was he in a rush because he was late for a meeting? Did you see the security open the door quickly? They were expecting him. It became a collective investigation, a virtual detective story that united fans across languages and continents. For ARMY, it wasn't just about finding answers. It was about sharing the excitement of the unknown. That's what makes this fandom unlike any other. A sense of unity, built on trust and shared anticipation. Silence from HYB. And what it means as the frenzy continued. HYB remained completely silent. No statements. No denials. No clarifications. The company's social media channels continued to post regularly scheduled content, ignoring the firestorm. This silence, however, only fueled speculation further. When HYB stays quiet, fans know something is brewing. Historically, HYB has often maintained secrecy around major BTS-related projects until official announcements. Every surprise release, every comeback, and every event has followed the same pattern. Silence first, explosion later.